Come driving rain or winds that churn, I shall return by blade alone, armed, if barefoot, to my home. I am Kaedehara Kazuha, a wanderer who roams the land. Since we are both travelers, let us journey together for a time. This scenery is wonderful, surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. Taking a stroll in the middle of a downpour certainly rouses the spirit. But it's best to dry your clothes as soon as possible after the rain stops. Compared to the storms I've encountered out at sea, this is really quite tame. I love it when it snows. The world falls completely silent, and I can sleep undisturbed. Clear weather all around brightens the heart. The bird song at daybreak is nature's gift to us. Let us go. Our journey begins anew. The midday sun has a way of making one yearn for a moment of sleep. Let's say we find ourselves a place to rest. I gaze up at the moon and lend my ear to the gentle breeze, with wine in my cup and peace in my heart. Have a wonderful evening. The wind has ceased. The world is silent, so now is the best time to rest well. See you tomorrow. In truth, not every night out at sea is filled with wind and waves. When the weather is clear, the moonlight flows over the rippling water and schools of fish circle the ship's hull. At moments like that, when I look out into the distance from the prow, I feel like this journey is worth it. The only thing that takes away from that feeling is the sailors singing. They're so loud. Don't they need to sleep? The Kaedehara clan was once a famed samurai clan. It's a pity that by the time the noble name passed to me, the title itself was all that was left. But it is enough for me. A samurai has no need of a lavish life. We find all that we need in wine, song, and the blade in our hands. What say you join me out at sea someday when the weather's fine? Farewell, dear gulls. Please calm your cries. From this day forth, I am a wanderer once more. You'd like to know more about me, you say? Well, as you see, I am but a wandering samurai that you could have run into just about anywhere. I like falling asleep on a warm rock that's been soaking in the mid-afternoon sun, then waking up and continuing on my journey with no particular aim in mind. So long as I have my blade by my side, there is nowhere I cannot go. The sounds of nature turn into a clamor of noise during stormy weather. It becomes a constant buzz in my ears. If it happens at night, I end up tossing and turning all night long without getting a wink of sleep. It's quite the headache. The most easily obtainable food source when you're out at sea is, of course, fish. So it goes without saying that a seafaring adventurer must give careful consideration to how to cook a tasty fish-based meal. If the chance arises, I'd like you to try some of my cooking. I am not particularly fond of food that's thrown together in a hurry without much care and attention. The way I see it, if your meal consists of a single fish, you should grill it to perfection. Eating is supposed to be an enjoyable experience, so how can we stand to be so slapdash about it? I heard it was your birthday, so I wrote a haiku for you. Unfortunately, I'm not the most talented in this area, and after trying for several evenings, I was still only able to come up with the first 2 lines. I guess I'll just share what I've got so far then. Sun and moon rejoice. Birds of dawn sing songs anew. Wait, don't say a word. I think the final line is coming to me. Yes. How about far from home with you? Anyway, happy birthday. Let's go and get you some cake, shall we? My blade grows keener. The sound of snow as it lands on the ground is so faint as to be practically non-existent. But now my senses are sharper than ever, and I believe I should be able to discern it. The waves rise high out in the open seas. I, too, must reach new heights of strength.